Hello and welcome to another episode of Building with Vid. Oh, it's been a long time though, so maybe you haven't heard of this series, but yeah, Building with Vid, it's a thing. It's a series here where we build in creative, and today we're going to build a medieval fantasy inn. A medieval inn here in Minecraft, and this is going to be the start of what I'm hoping to be basically a weekly series, okay? And we're gonna have varying lengths of the episode. We've got episodes. I'm gonna try and show you the building process. Yeah, the building process, and give you lots of ideas for what you can do in your own world as well. Yeah, and yeah, I'm hoping this is going to be a bit more of a relaxed series where I can just sort of hop on, build for half an hour and make an episode out of it, and hopefully you'll enjoy that. Alright, so I found an area here in the random world. If you want to join in, the seed is here. I'll try and include it in the description as well. If I don't, poke me in the comments and we'll sort it out. And the coordinates here is 800 and minus 50 or so. Oh, yeah. So now you can join in if you want to, okay? And we're gonna build actually a city here, or a town. And whenever I do that, before we start building this inn, it's gonna go over there. Whenever I do that, I usually just, take a look high above like this, and you see the area here. It's quite a nice area. It's a secluded little bay surrounded by the forests here. And then I do something like this. I take a screenshot, and then I just write some notes on that screenshot, same as you should see on the screen right about now. And so we have a church over on that hill there. We have a fort up on that hill. We have some fields going over that way. We might just take away some of that forest. We have a harbor over here. In the ravine here, I'm thinking that this township has had a major earth disaster, and so this ravine has occurred in the middle of town, and the slum has developed in the ravine basically. And over here, we used to have a town square here. Well, we still do. It's just that it's been torn asunder by this ravine. I'm thinking that the town here should be called either Rift, because of this, or Dartwood, because of the surrounding woods. You let me know in the comments which you prefer. Yeah, there's a broken square here, and next to the square there's an inn. The Dartwood Inn, maybe, or the Rift Inn. You decide. And I'm thinking the inn has been here longer than the Rift itself, so it's kind of... It got lucky, right? It got lucky and it made it, but only just. So it's sort of hanging out, maybe not that much, but it's sort of right on the edge here of the ravine. And I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to make two squares. Maybe one is like that, maybe, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Like this here, right? Okay, and then the other one. So this might be where people sleep in the inn, because we're gonna have a harbor, so there's gonna be some visitors to this place, and if they're rich enough, they go up here and sleep. And also we might have some trading routes going away through the forest, and they might go here and sleep as well. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. Maybe just 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe something like this. This could be good. This is where they party and have a drink. And let's see here. I don't know if I'm happy with the placement, and maybe it should go forward a couple of blocks. I'll just quickly change that. I moved it, and now it's situated nicely here, because now the church is going to be next to it, right? So we can imagine that there's a road going here. And then the church is over here on this little hillock here. Yeah, that'll be nice. And it's sort of over the ravine, but not quite over the ravine. And I changed the dimensions a little bit, I think, as well. But yeah, there we go. That's the basics of it. Now, what we're going to do for materials. We're going to do dark oak. But we're going to do stripped dark oak. Alright. That's going to be like the pillars here. Like that. That's a nice material. And for the walls, maybe they've done them red. Maybe they have red terracotta. How does that look? That could be good. That could be good. We're gonna start with like a cobble thing here for the ground, but then when we come up, maybe we'll do this red stuff. Yeah. I think that's quite nice, yeah, quite nice. All right, but we need to start with building this up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. And here in the corners as well. So that's the height of this building. In that. Although I think actually, yeah, that's good. I think maybe we need to come down a block here, right? And I try to landscape as I go, you know? I don't want to... When I'm in creative, that is. I don't want to over-plan this, you know? I want it to be spontaneous. I want it to be like what I feel like at the moment. Like that. And then we can do a mix of maybe andesite and cobblestone walls. Of course with a hint of mossy cobblestone as well, yeah. For like the basement area here, you might say. And I don't know, you know that maybe if you've seen my videos, that I like to mix things up quite a lot. And I do like to mix things up. I'm gonna try and keep it a little bit low-key here, maybe. But yeah, we will mix up materials for sure. Alright, so we keep going with this. Maybe here. Do something like this so we can see that it's going down here. Oh, that does not look great. Oh, that's because it's behind. There we go. Something like that. And then we continue on this height here. And I don't know, I just like to mix it up. If you don't want to mix it up, that's fine. You don't have to do that if you're trying to build this yourself. But that's what I like to do, you know? And you can mix it up less than me or more than me or, you know, whatever you want. Why is this now looking like that? Is it because of this? Oh, yeah, okay. See, I'm learning about these connected walls as we go. Like that, yeah. And we'll build up the other two walls as well. Well, the other wall, and then we'll do this section over here needs to be built up as well. We might have to go back and change this actually for proper cobble later on. But for now, we'll do this, and we'll see how it looks. When it comes to this cliff here, you can have a little overhang like that maybe, that looks even scarier, or even if we go coarse dirt, of course, my favorite block, and go down a little bit, and then up here. Or maybe we'll go up like that, Yeah. So you get that sense that, well, they're really hanging on to the edge here. And you know, we can make it a little bit more stable here for them if we want to. In places anyway. Ooh. Like this, maybe. Yeah. But it can hang out a little bit like that. It's precarious indeed, precarious indeed. Alright, let's focus on this wall here, build it up. Maybe something like this, guys? Yeah. Alright, so there we go, we have that in order. Now, what we can do is we can just put another row here of dark oak. Stripped dark oak even, and that'll be like the basis of our second story here, yeah? And now we need to tackle this this part as well. It's gonna look much the same. I think though that we need to have here a beam, and then this part here. This is gonna be an interesting part to make. And what they've done, alright, is they've taken and made basically supports under here. It probably crashed right when probably crashed into the abyss, so to speak, when the catastrophe happened. But they've since built it up again. Supports, and they've not taken any chances here. They've built proper supports here, 3 of them like that, and then they've taken what materials they have, which is logs mainly here, right? Built a beam here. Put a beam on, which will strengthen the whole structure like that. And then maybe these need to be something else other than cobble as well. Let's make it daytime again. But let's keep it like that for now. And then we have a beam here. A beam here. And that's that for that. And here we'll build up the wall, same principle here. Or maybe we need to have some cobble here as well. And they lean, of course, on here. We need to take this stuff away, I think. They lean on here. Like this. They lean here on the beam for security here. Like that. Yeah, they definitely need to be spruce as well. Or actually, they need to be spruce is what I'm trying to say. Or dark oak, but I think spruce will look better, these supports, because then they stand out more. You can sort of see them more clearly. And then what we can do as well is we can say, well, this here is great, but here they've taken the cobble and sort of bricked it in, fairways down here, just to give stability to this place. And this dirt, of course, is, yeah, something like that. Yeah, but then the dirt, of course, or the coarse dirt, even better, can sort of have hang down like this, so that we still see that this is not like the safest place in the world, you know? Yeah, something like that. I think that looks good. You can even have pulled it down even further with a trapdoor. You can simulate that. But then this of course looks a bit weird. No, that's alright actually, that looks okay. Yeah, so something like that. Here we can have a door later to get out from the basement. Let's finish the ground up. Now this here is the entrance, the main entrance in my opinion. I think maybe we'll just have to do that. And say that this is the elevation change that we have. And then that means that these needs to be cobble and mossy cobble as well. Like the full blocks, I mean. Let's just put that in for now. Like that. And okay, so this is like the main entrance. I think this needs to go away. And this is like the level we're entering on here, and then we're going down. We might actually go down out here already. Let's see what we have here. 5. So if we do this, yeah, that'll be good. Like that maybe, yeah? One more up. And these are gonna have to change. In fact, most of this is gonna have to change for some other block. Some block, to put it simply. Let's do it right away. Like that. And that. And then we have this here, like that. Yeah. So that is the minimal entrance, if you will. That means that these 4 here need to come up 1. And then we have like a double beam here for safety. And then this, of course, leans on that. Something like that. Oh, come on. I swear I'm pressing the middle button there. And then we're back to this. And we can, you know, put it like that, but we don't have to, so we'll wait, we'll hold off a little bit on that for now. For now. Alright, so there we go, that's that. Now maybe even we do something like this. Right? And that means we can come back with the wall here. Like that. That looks a bit weird, so let's just wallify the whole thing. But let's put a bit of mossy in there for a good shout. And then this looks a bit weird, so we can put mossy there as well. Something like that, yeah. Now what we can do, now what we said is this is gonna be the area where they drink and have fun. This is gonna be the sleeping arrangements. And so what we can do is we can put in a balcony here. And I don't know what it's going to look like just yet, but we'll just mark it out, you know. Like that. That way we know we're going to have a balcony over there later on. So you can stand up here, glare down at the patrons entering, and so on. Alright, so we have the bases here. Now let's come in with this stuff. And I don't know, let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it's very popular, and I don't know if we're gonna do this yet. To put like stairs here and make the second story bigger. And we might do that, but we might also make it smaller. And I want to try that first. So let's just put these in. So that way we would have this sort of here. And here. And we'll have to build this up a little bit to see. And then 1, 2, 3, So let's see, up here, maybe because there's a balcony there, there should be a window here. So we'll do another beam here. And then there can be like a little window here later on. I think this could look really cool actually. But I think the window needs to be maybe on that level. Like that. And just for now, we might not keep this. We can do this. We might put in some glass instead. And then you wonder what we're going to do with these here things. Well, we can put fences on them even. We can actually let this go up one. Still. And then we can put fences here. Just like that. Or we can even actually do both. So let's see how this looks now. With the spruce there. Like that. Oh, like that. And then trapdoors underneath here. And then just fence it up. Right, like that, and then we can put leaves in. Just to give us a bit of greenery here as well. That could look cool. And that, I think that's more realistic as well. They've built this place for stability, because obviously it survived the rift. Yeah, I think we'll go with this. And we'll kind of try and do that on both floors here as well. So there's a beam there, there's a beam there, there's a beam here, and here, and here, and here. Alright, so let's build this up quickly, just the basic structure of it. And of course we don't want to have leaves all over, I don't think. We'll figure out some other thing we can do. This is like almost a tower now. That's alright, that's alright. I have an idea for this section here that we might come back to actually in a later episode. I mean, I don't know how long I've been rambling now and how much I can edit this down. But I don't want to edit it too much either. I want it to be natural, I want you to see the process like I said. Alright, let's say here then that there is actually a door here, so we'll start here. And then it'll go around like this. This is going to be an interesting part of the build. It's going to have to connect here. So we'll connect it like that, and then we'll say that on the inside actually there's beams as well. There's a beam there anyway. And we might do a beam here as well. And that'll give the roof, the ceiling, I mean, a little bit of texture as well. So there we go. And then, just for now, let's put in some things here. See how I kind of go between details and basic structure? That's, I don't know if everybody does that, but that's how I work normally. I think this one needs to come down and go over like that. And that means that we need to have red terracotta here as well. And then, I don't know, maybe this needs to come out as well. And we continue with the fence here. And that means that this needs to come down. That, and then this needs to be a full block. And then just because of that could be a full block, and then these two can be full blocks as well. Alright, and then I'm a bit disappointed that this is cobble, but you know, we can live with that. We can live with that for sure. And then that comes out there, and we have a nice little balcony here now. Yeah. Alright, let me fill this in. and we'll do some detailing on it afterwards. Alright, we have the basics in order here. I'm thinking actually we have a lot of spruce on the outside now. Let's try dark oak to accentuate the windows a little bit more, right? I think that looks better. And we should have that maybe above all the entrances as well here. Like that. Could be. Could be that we should go with a fancy door as well, with dark oak doors. Yeah, that could look good. I never really get to use these. I think normally they look too fancy, but I mean, this is an inn. This is not a place for the riffraff. That's down in the harbor. Like that. And I think maybe we need to have some paints as well here. I mean, black stained is like the typical choice. We'll try grey. Like that. We could even go cyan. A little bit of color here, dash of color. Yeah, we already have. Yeah, I think I like cyan better actually. Let's go with that. And then we need to have some additional beams here, and this needs to be a stair. I've been thinking about this. That is then stairs here on the corners here, but there isn't anything in the actual corner, which is kind of an odd design. We'll see how it looks when it's in place here. But let's do this side as well, and we can get a good sort of idea of how it will look. Or do we do it on there like we did here? I mean, now it's floating. That's not good. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we'll do the stairs right on the corners then, instead. Oops. Like this. Yeah. And then here is going to be a little bit weird, right? But we'll try it. We might not have it here, actually. In point of fact, this might be the one place where it goes forward more. Because then we also get rid of this stupid cobble there. And of course, take this off then. Does make the balcony 1 block smaller, but I'm okay with that. That's alright, it's just 2 blocks now, but that's fine. That's plenty of blocks for a little medieval fantasy balcony. Alright, so on this here side, I reckon we're gonna have a window that comes out. So we'll dig out a little bit here. We'll put a trapdoor there. Stair here. And then I guess stairs like this could be good. And then we'll do trapdoors. I'm using trapdoors a lot here. But that's because they look great. Like that. Oh no. Like this. This is like the minimal window, like that. Oh. Like that. And then we should be able to put paints in this as well, right? it. Well, let's try and put trapdoors here as well. Make it quite strict. Yeah, that could be good. And in point of fact, we have a stair though. We could have a slab up here. And it could be dark oak to accentuate again. And this also could be dark oak, I suppose. Why is never anything? Oh, it is on my bar. Alright. Alright, that's okay. That's an okay window. I mean, it does look a bit weird here, but I guess there's 2 floors here, 2 stories here. And then I was thinking above this, we could have a beam coming up. Like that. And actually it could cross out like this as well, yeah. Get that old Tudor feeling in. That's not too bad. Yeah, I like that. Now that I'm looking at this, I don't like that. It would be nice with something underneath here. We'll have to think about it. Alright, but what we were actually doing was this here. Alright, so trapdoor underneath here. Leaves on top here as well, maybe? Leaves are always good, you know? Leaves always make things pop a bit more. And we can play with this as well. We can say that, oh well, the leaves have actually grown out and over here. And maybe they have in the edge here as well. That. And over here. Like that. And then they've grown upwards. I mean, we're gonna probably have a window or something here. And we're probably gonna have a beam right here in the middle. Makes it look structurally sound. That. And this can poke out. And but it might have grown up here. Like that a bit. Come out here. Go right through the trapdoor in this case. Right? Yeah. Yeah, we're getting somewhere with this, guys. I am convinced though. You know what, this needs to be 4 blocks all this wall, just because it looks weird otherwise. I'm convinced though that we've gone on for quite a while here, so we'll leave this at this for now. This is episode 1, we'll continue this of course in episode 2. And maybe make a roof and do the exterior detail, and then maybe episode 3 is going to be doing an interior to this place. So that's how we're going to roll, guys. But yeah, thank you very much for watching Building with Vid. Create a building in Minecraft. We're building the town of Dartwood or Rift. You let me know in the comments, and or if you have any other suggestions. And I will see you in the next episode. Thank you and bye.